How do you know if someone is good or bad? In the vast theater of human existence, we often stand as judges, measuring the essence of others with scales forged from our perceptions, biases, and fleeting emotions. Yet in the shadows of this judgment, the question lingers: how do we truly discern if someone is good or bad? The Stoics, ancient sentinels of wisdom, offer us a lantern to pierce through the fog of superficial judgments. They teach us that the essence of a person is not found in their actions alone, but in the steadfastness of their character and the tranquility of their soul. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, once wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." Thus, it is within the inner sanctum of the mind that goodness or badness is cultivated. A truly good person, according to the Stoics, is one who has mastered the art of self-control and fortitude. They are not swayed by the capricious winds of fortune, nor do they succumb to the tempest of destructive emotions. Instead, they remain anchored, their moral compass pointing unwaveringly towards virtue. As Epictetus, another luminary of Stoicism, declared, "No man is free who is not master of himself." We recognize goodness in the serenity of one who faces adversity with equanimity, who rises above the pettiness of anger and envy. In our modern clamor, where noise often drowns the whisper of reason, a good person remains a bastion of calm. They understand that true power lies not in dominating others, but in conquering their own fears and desires. On the contrary, to discern badness is to witness the tyranny of passions over the soul. A bad person is enslaved by their own impulses, driven by greed, anger, and an insatiable hunger for external validation. They are marionettes, their strings pulled by transient pleasures and pains, unable to achieve the inner freedom that the Stoics so revered. Yet, Stoicism invites us to look deeper, to understand that the labels of good and bad are not permanent stamps, but reflections of one's current state of being. Seneca, the Stoic sage, reminded us, "Every guilty person is his own hangman." Therein lies the hope, the possibility of transformation. The same soul that is ensnared by vice today can, through the discipline of reason and virtue, ascend to goodness. In our quest to judge, let us remember that we too are travelers on this path. The judgment we pass on others often mirrors our own internal struggles. Thus, our foremost task is not to condemn, but to strive towards our own inner harmony. By overcoming our destructive emotions, by mastering ourselves, we become the embodiment of the very goodness we seek in others. Let us then, as seekers of truth, walk the Stoic path. Let us cultivate a spirit of resilience and tranquility, for it is through our own transformation that we gain the clarity to see the true nature of others. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. In this journey, we are not alone. The echoes of the Stoic philosophers remind us that the power to discern, to transform, and to be good lies within each of us. Let us embrace this ancient wisdom and forge a world where goodness is not just a judgment, but a lived reality.